Good morning, children. Welcome back to the social session. Children, yesterday we started a new unit by name the Independent India from 1947 to 1977. That is the first 30 years after the independence, how the India was, how did we come across the challenges of nation building, and what kind of policies were drafted in order to build the nation for the future, and what are the various events that has changed the course of action for building the nation. We shall see under this unit. So we will start with the general election. That is the first general election which has taken place in 1951-52. Okay, general elections is one such important mechanism through which India, after the independence, tried to prove to the world that it wanted to set up a democratic mechanism in the country, or democratic society in the country. So this form of government was envisaged in the Constitution of India, and we started conducting this new elections through the new Constitution, which has been enforced in 1950. So we have immensely significant and importance to the Indian democracy, which has been envisaged in the new Constitution, and it represented the India's determination to take the path of democracy. You have seen already about China, you have seen about Nigeria, where the countries, after becoming independent, some of them had gone into the hands of military rulers, some of them had gone into a communist setup. But whereas India's determination to go onto the path of democracy is seen with the conduct of the first general election. India opted for universal adult franchisee. Children, what is this universal adult franchisee? People who are above 18 years of age are given the right to vote. Of course, in 1950, the first general election, the voting right was given only to the people who are above 21 years of age. Later, in 1960s, again they have reduced it to 18 years, but at that time it was 21 years of age. So all the people, irrespective of their caste, irrespective of their religion, irrespective of the gender, if the voting right is given to them, it is called as universal adult franchisee. So the first general election was held on the principle of universal adult franchisee. Bolo to kya hai children? This is universal adult franchisee means all the people who are above 21 years of age are given the right to vote. Right to vote. Vote डालने का okay, हक देने का जो है, that is called as universal adult franchise. So you know, unlike in the West, in West you have seen in class 9th regarding the French Revolution, regarding the American Revolution, regarding the Glorious Revolution, where the franchisee was extended in a phase manner. Phase manner means first they have given to men, first they have given only to the taxpayers, later they have given to the workers, and later it was extended to the women. So in phase wise they have extended the franchisee. But whereas India, all at a time, from the first general election itself, everybody was given the right to vote. So subsequently, where we have seen, for instance, women in Switzerland has got the right to vote in 1971. You know, children, the women in Switzerland, that means even though the writing vote was given to men very early, but women were not given equal status in the society. It was in 1971, the women in Switzerland has got the right to vote. That means phase minor, section after section, they have extended the right to vote. The first general election was very difficult to conduct because the social dimensions point of view. Social dimensions point of view mean a large section of the people did not know how to read and write. ओ पार्टी का नाम पढ़ना, ओके, ओ कैंडिडेट का नाम पढ़ना नहीं आती उन लोगों को. दे कैनॉट रीड एंड दे कैनॉट राइट. सो दैट वाज अ बिग चैलेंज. एंड दिस आल्सो इंडिकेट हाउ दे आर गोइंग टू इंडिकेट देयर चॉइस. किसको वोट डालने का चॉइस कैसे निर्धारित कर लेते हैं वो लोग. उन लोगों को पढ़ाई नहीं आती ना. सो दैट वाज अ बिग चैलेंज फॉर देम. In some parts of the country, women are known by their father's or husband's name. थोड़े गांव में अभी तक भी है वो, ओके, उसके फादर के नाम पे वुमेन, जनरली गर्ल्स नेम विल बी जनरली नोन बाय द उसका बेटी है, इसका बेटी है, मगर उसको अलग नाम नहीं रहती थी. So see, the women are identified in the name of their husband or in the name of their father. So they don't have any independent identity, and that was also a problem for bringing the women to right to vote. This had to change because women are given equal rights and they have to take the country towards a greater social equality when women come out and they vote. And how are the electoral rolls to be made? Electoral roll बोले तो list कैसे prepare करना? An election commission was set up to take care of all these practical matters of conducting elections across the country, the length and breadth of the country. Election commission electoral rolls prepare करने के काम पे लगे हैं. And to overcome the problem of illiteracy, the election commission had came up with a novel idea. कौन सा idea? Symbols देने का idea जो था वो introduce करी. Okay, पढ़ना तो नहीं आती मगर symbol तो देख सकते हैं. कार symbol किसका है? TRS. हाथ symbol किसका है? कांग्रेस. Automatically symbol, even though you are illiterate, you can identify the symbol, and depending upon the symbol you can cast your vote. So that kind of symbol system was introduced by the election commission. This creative idea or innovation dispensed with the elaborate instructions and required only visual identification. Okay, you need not read anything, only visual identification रहे तो बस है. And this basic idea continues even today also. Symbol का idea जो है अभी तक continue हो रही. And this basic idea made it even easier in the first election. To the candidate had a separate ballot box, a symbol which is stuck on it. देखो एक कार का सिंबल से एक बैलेट रहता था, खाली बैलेट ले आके उसमें डाले तो ये कार को चले जाती. दैट मीन डिफरेंट सिंबल्स विल हैव डिफरेंट बैलेट बॉक्सेस था पहले. अब कैसे है, सभी बैलेट पेपर्स जो है एक ही बॉक्स में गिर जाती है. अब ये बैलेट बॉक्स है. ओके, बैलेट बॉक्स में सभी पार्टीज का बैलेट पेपर गिर जाती. काउंटिंग डे के दिन वो सेपरेट करते हैं. मगर तब कैसे था? ओके, व्हाट दे यूज्ड टू डू इज दे यूज्ड टू हैव ए सिंबल हियर. ओके, अगर ये सिंबल को आप डालना चाह रहे तो बैलेट पेपर इसमें डाले तो बस है, उसको वोट गिर गया बस. So easily you can identify, there will be different boxes used to be there, and in whichever box you like you can put your vote. That means the vote got casted to the person to whom you have put in that box. The voter only had to drop their ballot paper in the box of their preferred candidate, then the vote is casted. In the run up to the elections also there was a massive campaign. प्रचार करते नहीं, कैंपेन. अभी बिहार इलेक्शन, दुब्बा का इलेक्शन जो हो रहा है, हमारा तेलंगाना में भी दुब्बा का बाई इलेक्शन चल रहा. ऑलरेडी यू नो चिल्ड्रन व्हाट इज़ अ बाई इलेक्शन एंड व्हाट इज़ अ जनरल इलेक्शन, द डिफरेंस बिटवीन बाई एंड जनरल इलेक्शन. सो परसों जो हुआ था, कल जो हुआ था 3 तारीख को, वो जो है बाई इलेक्शन है, दुब्बा का बाई इलेक्शन. उधर का MLA वाज डेड. ओके, रामलिंगा रेड्डी मरने से जो इलेक्शन आया था वो बाई इलेक्शन है. मगर पूरा सीटों को एक ही बार चुनाव हुआ तो वो जनरल इलेक्शन है. बिहार में अब जो हो रहा है वो जनरल इलेक्शन है, मगर दुब्बाका में जो हुआ है वो बाई इलेक्शन है. देयर वॉज ए मैसिव कैंपेन बोले तो प्रचार रहती इन ऑर्डर टू एनकरेज द वोटर्स एंड टू कम फॉर द पोलिंग बूथ एंड वोट. सो देर आर मेनी अदर थिंग्स विच आर इन्वॉल्वड इन दिस, विच विल सी the dominance of a political party in our next class, children. So take care. This is about the first general election which has taken place in independent India. Thank you.